A terrible thing happened back in December during our first test of the then brand new Camaro ZL1. Randy Pobst, our lap record-setting machine professional race car driver cohort, went out and ran a 126.16 lap in the manual version of the burly Camaro on the big track at Willow Springs International Raceway, aka Big Willow. Then he did 126.48 in the 10-speed automatic version. The problem was that the auto was supposed to be the quicker of the two. That slower time not only harshed my mellow, but also blew the story. But as I've heard Randy say many times, that's racing. With laps in the bag, our test team left, and while the rest of us were at lunch, a Camaro engineer who shall remain nameless convinced Randy to take another stab in the 650 horsepower 10-speed monster. The result was a 125.87 lap. The unofficial result was a 125.87 lap. We used the ZL1's built-in performance data recorder to grab that number, but alas, we had no GPS info to back up the claim. So it doesn't count. Things happened. I mention the above because Camaro boss Mandala Penhias shared an after-dinner story with us about his new Camaro ZL1 1LE, the laser-focused track day special version of the brutal ZL1. A Camaro engineer who I'm gonna name, Bill Wise, knocked off a 7:16.03 lap of the legendary Nordschleife circuit at the Nürburgring. For some perspective, a Ferrari Enzo did a 7:25.21, a Ferrari 488 GTB did a 7:21.63, and a Porsche 911 GT2 RS did a 7:18.00. Bill was driving a Camaro. Crazy, no? Want to hear crazier? That 7:16.03 is quicker than any other General Motors, Corvette, product has gone around the ring. His time is also more than 13 seconds quicker than what the standard ZL1 has done, 7:29.60. Al's story, however, was one of tragedy. A little window of time had suddenly opened up one afternoon in Germany, and Bill jumped into the red ZL1 1LE and managed to run a lap in the 7:13 neighborhood. A Lexus LFA Nürburgring package ran a 7:14.64. But because everything happened so fast, Team Camaro didn't document it. No GoPro, no one thought to hit record on the PDR, no onboard data capture equipment, nothing. These things happen, though mostly it seems to Camaros. Meet the car that crushed it, the ZL1 1LE. This machine is the third member of the 6th-generation Camaro 1LE family, following the V6 1LE and the V8-powered SS 1LE. The 1LE moniker is Camaro shorthand for tracked-up versions that can stop and turn better, though there's no increase in power. Under the black hood, a 1LE family trait, sits the same Camaro-specific LT4 as the regular ZL1, a 6.2-liter supercharged, heavily intercooled, non-dry sumped V8 that spits out 650 horsepower and sledgehammers home 650 pounds-feet of torque. Unlike the ZL1, the 1LE version is only available with the Tremec MH3 6-speed manual transmission. No auto, sorry. Because the 10-speed tranny is supposed to be the quickest way around a racetrack, it's curious that it's not offered. My guess as to why is because of weight concerns. If there's a problem with the ZL1, it's lard. The 10-speed clocks in at 3,926 pounds, 14 pounds heftier than the 3,912-pound manual. You might laugh about 14 pounds, but the ZL1 1LE was put on a diet, resulting in a 75-pound loss to 3,837 pounds. Remember, every little bit counts on track, including the 7 pounds they saved when yanking out the daytime running lights. Besides, it's more fun to shift yourself. By removing those DRLs and redoing the grille, the Camaro team was able to increase the amount of airflow into several of the 11 radiators aboard the ZL1. More clean air is good, not just for cooling things off but for aero, too. It's easiest to look at a white ZL1 1LE to spot all the changes over the base car. Essentially, everything that's black is new, including the mega front splitter and those insane canards dive planes. The first thing you should know about the dive planes is that they can't sell the ZL1 1LE in Europe because of pedestrian safety laws. If you think that fact right, there is reason enough to buy this car. When working in unison with the splitter and massive carbon fiber wing that sits atop 3 uprights on the trunk, the dive planes, which are the whitest part of the car, help produce 300 pounds of downforce at 155 miles per hour. You might be thinking, when will you ever use that? Well, if you watch the Nürburgring lap video, you'll see that the ZL1 1LE goes over 155 miles per hour 4 times and over 165 miles per hour thrice, so there's that.